channel. I want to make this video kind of short and sweet, but I don't know if I will be successful at that, but we'll see. Anyways, this is my 5-month post-op VSG update. I can't believe it's been 5 months. That's freaking crazy. Anyways, not a lot has drastically changed. Going further now, like so far between the 4th and the 5th month, or really since the 3rd month, nothing's really drastically changed. That's why I kind of want to do something a little bit different in this video. So I'm going to quickly talk about my stats and if anything's new, my current little update, and then I'm going to talk about 10 things I do not like about being a post-VSG patient, or 10 things I don't like after my surgery, basically. So if you guys are interested in what I have to say, then please keep on watching. Okay, let's go over the stats first. By the way, if I sound a little hoarse, it's because I've been sick for like 3 weeks now. It's been excessive, and I'm trying to get over this cold, I guess naturally you can say, or it's not intentionally that I'm doing it naturally. It's just that I'm too lazy to go to the doctors and get antibiotics. But yes, I've been suffering for like 3 weeks with this cold, and it's just been horrible. But if I sound a little weird, that's why. I still have a terrible cough, and yeah, my voice is weird. Anyways, let's go with the stats first. So I had my surgery, for those of you who do not know, November 29, 2016 at Hackensack Medical Center with Advanced Laparoscopic Associates. That's the group of doctors. And I had Dr. Ewing. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, VSG. And my highest weight was my date of surgery. I did not have a pre-op diet. So when I started, I was 322 pounds. As of today, I am 251 pounds. That is a total weight loss of 200, look at me. Oh, that's crazy. 71 pounds. I was gonna say 271, like please. But 71 pounds lost in total. That's insanity. I still like, it blows my mind every time I'm making these update videos and I tell you guys how much I've lost in such a short amount of time. Like, it's only been 5 months and 71 pounds is off my body. It's so hard for me to grasp that concept. But yeah, I feel amazing. More and more, I get more energetic. I like to walk a lot more. I'm just so excited to like sit in chairs that I never thought I would fit in, especially like on the train, because I take public transportation to work now. So just little things like that, I'm super, super grateful and super excited. And it just keeps me going, and I'm staying positive and no regrets. I love my tool, love my decision, and I'm going really, really happy in this journey. What do I eat now? I still eat a lot of fruit, neglecting vegetables, not on purpose. Just like, I just don't find time to eat the vegetables, or I don't have the vegetables accessible to me. But fruits, for the most part, I eat fruits every day. And I crave fruits now, which is so weird. I never thought I would crave fruits, but like fruit salads, fruit smoothies, like I told you guys, I put like frozen fruits in my NutriBullet with some water and my protein powder and my vitamins, and I'm good to go. Like, I crave that juice so bad. I love clementines. I have been clementine obsessed. Like, I can eat 3 a day. It makes me feel really, really good. It just like kind of cleanses my stomach in a way, and I just feel so good after I eat clementines. What else have I been eating? I still drink coffee with my protein. I still drink Premier proteins every now and again, usually in the morning, because in the morning I really don't like to eat that much. I rather have like a fruit juice that I make in my NutriBullet, or a coffee with protein, something easy, fast, like I'm usually rushing out the door, and that'll fill me before work. So yeah, those are my like go-tos. I have been eating out a little bit more often. Naturally, with my boyfriend, he would like to go out to eat, or I would go out with my dad to eat, or my parents. So it's been a little challenging what to order. I have been looking at the kids menu a lot more and trying to just say order from there, order from there, order from there. But not all the time you're going to want chicken fingers and fries and a burger, you know, because that's what they usually have on the kids menu, like mac and cheese. But I have been trying to order appetizers. I've been very successful at just ordering an appetizer or a side and sharing whatever my boyfriend's having. That's kind of how I go around eating out. I will say I had an experience. I went to Chili's. I didn't like Chili's. Okay, let me start over. I used to go to Chili's all the time because my dad loved Chili's, so he would bring me and my brother to Chili's all the time, and they would get like Big Mouth burgers, or we would get Big Mouth burgers. Then Chili's became like really inconsistent with their menu, and they're like on and off, changing menus and taking things out that we loved and putting new things that just didn't taste good. So when my dad called me to go to Chili's, I was like, ugh, I really don't want to go to Chili's. But thankfully, their brand new menu is absolutely delicious. And I was very daring, and I ordered chicken and waffles. So they had these little mini, like one strip of chicken on one little waffle like this big, and they had 4 of them. I knew I obviously wasn't going to even make it through one. But I had the idea in my head that I would take one to work, and then I would give one to my dad and one to my boyfriend. So I was like, okay, you know, I won't go to waste. It was good there, and it was delicious and went down. I felt really, really full fast. I didn't make it through an entire one because I had some bites of corn too. But the next day, like trying to re-eat it for lunch, I got so sick. And it made me kind of grossed out at the fact of eating anything greasy. So I haven't been eating anything that greasy because it was a fried chicken strip on a glazed waffle. Like the thought of that much sugar in my body and the grease from the fried chicken, like at the time when I was eating it at the restaurant, it was fine. My stomach didn't hate it or give me any pain or nothing like that. But when I tried to reheat it and eat it the next day, oh man, my stomach was like, what the are you putting in, you know, in me? I hate it. And I had pains, I had nausea, I had the sweats. It was, so now I'm like, I'm not even gonna try anything greasy. I'm just gonna be really good, stick with my fruits, stick with my protein. You know, every once in a while I'll get that craving, you know, where I would eat like that, or I would eat a bite of a burger and I would instantly kind of regret it. So it's just a lot of trial and error and like, you know, learning the hard way. I learned the hard way. Just wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, so I just feel much better when I do eat healthier, and now I'm starting little by little to crave healthier things. So I'm really excited about that. That makes me very, very hopeful and happy. So I think that's all that I really want to say. For my little update, because nothing drastically has changed. However, I will touch on some subjects when I tell you guys 10 things that I hate about being post VSG. Does that even make sense? 10 things I hate after surgery, whatever. So yeah, let's get into that right now. These are in no particular order. So like, when I start off, it's not the worst thing I hate. You know, it's just not in any order. Excuse me, my cough is killing me. And yeah, there's 10 here. That wasn't on purpose. It was just 10 things that came to mind. And I thought I'd share it with you guys. Please leave me in the comments if you guys agree with any of these, or if you guys have things that I should have included, like, you know what I hate after surgery, blah, 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 you know? So I'm sure I'm gonna hate a lot more things, and I'm sure I'm gonna get over some of these. I'm only 5 months post-op. I have my whole life ahead of me, so I'm sure these things will change, or some things will go away and won't affect me anymore. So the first thing is having a dry mouth and being super thirsty all the time. I hate that this feeling after surgery. I am constantly thirsty. It's annoying, and I constantly have a dry mouth, and I constantly crave water. I'm like super dehydrated. I'm not like dizzy or malnourished or anything like that. I'm just constantly thirsty. I'm trying really hard to get used to it and just drink the water when I am thirsty, but it's really annoying. and it just bothers me, and it's something that's very constant, and I hope I get over it soon. So do any of you guys feel that way? Even if you aren't post VSG, are you just a thirsty person? Like, I'm constantly thirsty and I really hate it. And sometimes I get really, really stressed out that, you know, I drink a lot of water. Like, not stressed out that I drink a lot of water. I get bored of water, bored of just drinking water. So I'll grab a juice or a coffee or something like that. And I'm like constantly trying to fill that craving, and it never goes away. So I hate that. Next thing is, I always want something greasy, like I was touching on before. I always want a greasy burger, a greasy pizza, a fried chicken. I have those cravings still, but I don't always go for them. You know, once in a while I will get something like that, just like a small portion, obviously. But once I eat it, like I said, I instantly regret it, or I just don't feel good. So it'll go away until like the next week or so, until I get a craving again. So the next thing I freaking hate is explaining why I eat so little. I don't get mad or angry or frustrated with the person, like, why are you asking me? No, I don't do anything like that. I'm just annoyed because I kind of have to be repetitive and explain myself. But I mean, I don't have to, but I choose to. It doesn't really bother me to explain my situation at all. I'm very comfortable with it. But I hate that, you know, like when I have to be repetitive and tell someone again, like, why I eat so little. Like, oh, I have VSG, or oh, you know, I have a small stomach, or oh, you know, my portions are very little. Oh, here's my card that my doctor gave me that says I had VSG, and that's why I have to order from the children's menu. Or when I'm at work and they're like, why are you just eating that? And I'm like, oh, I had VSG, blah, 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 blah. Or like, that's all you're having for lunch? Yes, I have a small stomach, I had VSG, blah, blah, blah. So like the repetitiveness, like, it's a little annoying. And I know I'm gonna get more annoyed. I just hope I don't become bitter. And I hope I don't get angry when people ask me, because it's just natural and it's curious. I mean, yeah, they're kind of being nosy. But such is life, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like anyone that's asked me has been coming from a negative place, you know what I mean? So, or doing it to be mean or intrusive. It's just a curious thing, you know what I mean? And it's just a natural thing. So I'm gonna have to just get used to it and get over it, and hopefully I don't become bitter or angry or frustrated. I don't want to be one of those people like, mind your business, that's why, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel that way. But yeah, it's a little annoying. So that's why I added it to this list. Getting sick when I overeat. This journey is a lot of trial and error, and I would like to say that I'm 100% perfect and I don't overeat and everything goes down great and I'm very healthy and I only eat vegetables and fruits and drink tons of water. But that's not realistic, and that's definitely not me. Sure as hell is not me. So I do have my errors. I do excuse me, I do make my mistakes. I do test my limits sometimes when I shouldn't at all. Don't do that. But when I do overeat, I overdid it, or something just didn't go right, I hate the feeling afterwards. I hate getting sick, because it's not like, oh man, I'm so stuffed, I shouldn't have eaten that, or damn, I ate way too much, you know, ugh, I'm just sluggish and I'm gonna be a couch potato. No, it's not that feeling. I get sick. Personally, I get really sick. I get nauseous. I get sweats. I have a headache. I feel like I'm just gonna throw up. I'm like dizzy and just gross. I feel so gross, and I instantly regret overdoing it. And the time that it takes, like, it just, I can be there for about an hour going through that, all of those emotions and feelings, and it just sucks. I don't have a high tolerance for pain in that way. I don't have a high tolerance for nausea. I feel like every time I get nauseous, or I feel like I'm gonna throw up and I get sweaty, I feel like I'm gonna die. Like, I'm so extra and exaggerated, but to me that's like one of the worst feelings I can have. Like, just for me, I'm not good with nausea. So I hate overdoing it and getting sick. So I always want to explain that to you guys and share that with you guys to try and prevent that from happening to you guys. To say that it'll never happen and you will never overeat and never try to test your limit, or, you know, it's just not realistic. But just try your hardest to prevent that from happening, because if you are like me and that does happen to you, it freaking sucks. It is not a good feeling at all. So 2 more. The next one is I hate wasting food, and I feel like I have been wasting food, like to throw away stuff that I don't eat and my boyfriend doesn't want. Just makes me sad. It makes me like regret ordering certain things. I just really don't like to waste food, and I don't do it often, don't get me wrong. I'm not always constantly wasting food, but when it does happen and I have to throw something away and I'm like, damn, somebody else could have eaten this, it makes me feel really, really bad. And I used to feel like this pre-op too. Like, I've just always felt like that. Like, I was always raised not to waste food at all and treat food like it is precious, because not all of us in the world, you know, have the opportunity to eat, you know. So I've always given myself the guilt trip if I had to throw something away, or if something went bad in my refrigerator and had to throw it away because I was neglecting it, or you know, I didn't finish a whole meal, and now that I eat so little, it's like a big portion, you know, that someone could have ate and I had to throw away. So it's not often, but when it does happen, I really, really hate that feeling, because I'm just like, it makes me really, really sad. Last thing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this if you are on the journey as well. Well, maybe not everyone. One is women and then the rest is everyone. But I put this in the same category because losing boobs and sagging skin is my last thing I hate about being post VSG. I didn't think I was gonna lose my boobs so fast. I mean they're not gone. I'm totally exaggerating. I'm being really extra because they're not gone. But you know, they don't feel as plump as they used to, and they're drooping a little bit more, and it makes me sad. And then sagging skin, like, you know, my arms are starting to jiggle a little bit extra lately, and my tummy's starting to jiggle a little bit extra lately. And my mom had made a comment the other day, not in a mean way. She was just like, now's the time, you're gonna start toning. You should start toning and go to the gym and tone. And it was just like, ugh, it's gonna happen. The sagginess is gonna get real, and I should hit the gym and tone and work hard. And I will. I definitely will. Because I don't want, if I can prevent some of it, you know, it's not, it's inevitable to have saggy skin. It's inevitable that I'm gonna lose my boobs more. I mean, I'm only 5 months. But if I could prevent some of it, you know what I mean? If I can make it so that it's not so bad, I'm gonna do my best, you know? Yeah, because losing my boobs and sagging skin is not the end of the world for me. I know it's gonna happen, but yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest for it not to be so drastic. So that's one thing, well, the last thing in this list that I hate about being post VSG. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you guys like the update and the 10 things I don't like. Just so you guys can, you know, I don't want to sugarcoat this whole process and make it all rainbows and butterflies, because it's not. There's things you're gonna hate after surgery, there's things you're gonna love. It is a journey. So yeah, I hope this video helps some of you, and please leave me tips, comments, questions, whatever it is that you want to leave me in the comments down below regarding the VSG or makeup or anything, because I love to hear from you guys. It really makes me happy. And yeah, I love to hear that you guys enjoyed my video, because it means I'm doing something right? So yeah, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do VSG updates because that's part of my life. And I do a lot of makeup hauls and makeup tutorials and things like that, and I talk about makeup. So yeah, if you guys are interested, please subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video, bye guys.